Me coming here is a sort of result of some discussions that were held last year, and my job is to try and get some views from people who know about the digital economy, feed them back into Kerry McCarthy, who's the MP for Bristol East. I'm the Labour candidate in Bristol West, which is where we are at the moment. So, digital economy bill. There's been some discussion within the Bristol umbrella about this. The government have introduced it, they say, because 10% of the economy is the digital economy, the British economy, which, given government figures, means that somewhere between 0 and 100% of the economy is the digital economy. And that they want to see that expand and grow and develop. But that's certainly the spin of the bill. There are two main elements of the bill that I want to get some feedback on today. The first is that the government said that the mechanism for improving the infrastructure and for driving greater inclusion, more people being able to access digital means of communication, will be Ofcom. And Ofcom will be given not necessarily more powers in the bill, but certainly a greater priority to drive the infrastructure as broadband, whether it's making sure that free parts of the electromagnetic spectrum, or some of those that are about to become free through digital switchover, make those available for things like Wi-Fi and 3G and all the rest of it. And people like me who've got copper coming into our house will be invited by the government to pay an extra 50p a month for our telephone lines to help subsidise these poor companies with their development of the infrastructure, with the idea of an aim of 50 megabytes per second broadband in the urban and suburban areas, and 4 in the rural areas, or more than between 4 and 50. So I think some of the questions that I would like answers to feedback is to whether you think that Ofcom is the right organisation, whether it's got the right priorities, how we... Can you wait until we have the consultation? You're going to cause a wind, all those shaking of heads. What would you like to see as the way in which the government actually opens up the digital economy and improves the infrastructure? Because the infrastructure, I know from sitting on my computer sometimes, is pretty shaky at times, and there's a real danger that we'll fall behind other countries in the development of that. I think the other thing to say about the bill, the thing that's caused the most controversy is
3 minutes.
I understand. I just find a way back. Is make poverty history. Bono is worried that you might be sharing his files and that he might become very poor. And him and other other musicians have been very, very worried. And there's a big chunk of the bill which is about copyright law. And I think there's some real concerns within there that the way the government wants to deal with that is taking huge controls over internet service providers to get information from them. And I think a real concern that not only is it a danger in itself, but it's a thin end of a wedge in terms of government control over, or attempted government control over the internet. And we've seen how that's gone in some other countries in the world. And you know, I think I've come down to sharing those concerns. You know, I know I haven't been in politics a long time. Being a politician myself, is that one thing politicians like is controlling things. And one thing that's very difficult about the internet is that it's not controllable. It's anarchy, and that's probably why it's so good and why so many people want to be a part of it. So I'm hoping that some of you will come to my, what's it, not sandpit, is it, a corner area, and discuss with me what you would like to see, what you think needs to be done to encourage the digital economy, whether there are things that are being promoted by the government or not. So thank you very much. I hope that's a useful introduction.
Thank you. Thank you.